Hey Zolmo, Demetrius here. So here's this quick video I told you I put together for you. And what I did is I typed in tax preparer Las Vegas because that was one of the highest search terms regarding tax services in Las Vegas. And so when you do, you'll notice that there are some businesses that show up at the top of the page, right? This spot is known as the map pack, right? And this is some prime real estate because roughly 6 out of 10 people that are looking for any particular service stop here, right? They're either going to call your business or they're going to go to your website and fill out a contact form, right, for your services. And so showing up in this space is a huge moneymaker for a lot of businesses. And, it's one of those that, it's month in and month out. And so I wanted to kind of talk about how you can get Toro up into this space. And so the first thing is making sure that your Google listing is fully optimized. And what I mean by that is that it's filled out completely, right? You have name, address, phone number, website included. In the business description, you've maximized. I think you can use up to 750 characters and use all of that space and include some of the keywords that you want to rank for, like tax preparer Las Vegas, right? You want to take up as much space using those keywords as you can. And then obviously, reviews play somewhat of a role, but it's not end of the world to not have a ton of reviews. However, the more, the better, obviously. But then the next thing I want to talk about is citations. And so citations are anywhere that the name, address, and phone number of your business show up on the web. And you can usually put those in places like directory listings, right? So think of Yelp or Dex Yellow Pages, or even your Facebook business profile will give you a citation, right? And there's thousands of places where you can do that. And so the more you can do, the better. Most small businesses usually only do like 10 to 20 citations, right? And so, again, the more of those you can get in and put out there, the more Google looks at you as, the authority in your space, right? Because you're seen more in more places. And so the name of the game here is he who get or she who gets the business that gets the most attention wins, right? And in this case, it's having visibility on search. And so the map pack is one of those spots where you can generate a lot of search and have visibility there. The next thing I want to talk about is the organic listings, and those are spots where a business has ranked their web page, right? So you'll notice like Yelp is up here, H&R Block, and then Paramount. And the thing with this is Google's really an open book test, and you can see what the competition is doing and essentially just mimic what they're doing and achieve similar results. And obviously the goal is to do above and beyond what the competition is doing, right? So we do more, and we can kind of go in and do some forensics and take a peek at what they're doing and start getting similar results, right? And so since success leaves clues, Paramount, aside from H&R Block, seem to be like the most local business. And so let's go ahead and take a peek. Now, half of ranking a web page is content, right? And so these guys here, as I look at their page, you notice that they have a decent amount of content on this service page, and they also have calls to action right at the top. They have call us, contact. They have their contact form right here on the side here, and again, right, decent amount of content. It's not that extravagant by any means, which tells me that this leaves some room to be improved on, which as a competitor, someone could step into this space and start dominating it relatively easy, right? So content, you want to have content. The next thing is backlinks, and backlinks are like votes to your site, but not all votes are created equal. And so the best way to explain it is the stronger the site that you're linking to, and the more relevant, the more votes you get to your site. And so, like if you're linking to another tax business in, say, Los Angeles or Dallas, right? Like you're going to get more votes than if you were linking to, say, a pizza place, because you're not in the business of selling pizzas, right? And one thing I wanted you to take a look at here. So I did a snapshot on Paramount keywords, and you'll notice here, right? So again, I mentioned that tax preparer Las Vegas was kind of the most searched term, and it gets about 300 hits of search a month, and it's giving them about 26 hits to their site every month for that particular keyword. And so what you can start doing is looking at the total volume that each keyword has, and you figure that the number one spot is going to get 30% of the volume, right? And so you can start predicting, about how many leads are going to come through to your website each and every month, and that's not including showing up in the map pack, right? So that being said, right, you can start doing the math here, and those numbers start to look really good, especially when you start looking at month in and month out, and you can have some predictable growth there, right? And you can kind of start doing some forecasting of what that'll do for your business and your bottom line. So really the three takeaways, right, are citations to get you in here in the map pack, right? Name, address, phone number. And then for organic listings, right, content on the website and backlinks, right? So it's citations, content, and backlinks. Happy to kind of talk you through that a little bit more, and and see if that's something you would like to entertain. But really, that is the big three there. So hopefully, I was able to add a little bit of value, and just let me know how you would like to proceed. Thanks.